Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Wes from Q Design, and today we're going to be walking through a bespoke website we built, which I guess you might call it an enterprise WordPress build. And for the website, we utilized the extension called Dokan, which is a really powerful extension to WooCommerce, which makes your e-commerce website a multi-vendor marketplace. So users can sign up to the website, they can upload their own products, and they can sell directly through your platform. You can then charge a commission for selling on your website. So you can automatically, like, say, deduct $10, £10 or whatever you're charging per sale, and then the vendor can then request a withdrawal. It's a really good plugin. We used it before about 5 or so years ago for a CBD website we had, and this is just some of the modules which come with it, which you can see it has pretty much everything you need for a multi-vendor marketplace. It's really good. So this is what we utilized for a bespoke build of ours. So I'll show you what a demo looks like. This is a demo using the Dokan plugin. Now this is the only area which I say really lets down the plugin is the themes, and the demos are quite badly designed. Out of box, it's not that great. So this is what a vendor profile page would be. So here would be their products which they've listed. You can see it pulls in the default, some of the default features of WordPress there. I think you can actually set up a demo via Dokan when you go to their website, and then you can have a play with the plugin. And this is what I was looking for. So this is the vendor dashboard. So if I was a vendor, this is what I'd have access to. Shows you how many products you sold and how much money you've made from those sales. You can see the products, your orders, your coupons. So all this stuff is just pulled directly from WooCommerce and is just the standard WooCommerce options. Out of box, it's not something really what we would like to deliver to one of our clients. So, but it has all the functionality of a multi-vendor marketplace. So if we were to develop that from scratch, it would be very time consuming and costly. So that does take a bit of the development cost down. So let me introduce what we created for a client. So the website was called COA Exchange. And the concept of the project is this was a multi-vendor marketplace for wholesale produce. To begin with, it was going to be solely focused on nut products. So growers of like pistachio and almonds from large farms, which have large quantities that they need to sell in wholesale. So they would be able to register on the platform, upload all their documents for registration to show that they were a legitimate company and they adhere to the food standards of their industry. And then they could list their wholesale products, so pistachios, for example. And then buyers could come in, they could place a bid for 100 kilos minimum, or they could just outright buy the product. So this is a bespoke design and custom build with Dokan integrated. So as you can see, this looks quite different from their demo. We didn't use their demo. We've custom design. It's a bespoke design custom build, but you can see how advanced we integrated Dokan with the website. So this is all Dokan features. Yeah, this is the homepage. And then for the registration, you can register as a buyer or a supplier. So with a supplier, you would have had to add a lot more documentation. to be verified on the website. So we created a multi-step registration process, and then we've got, so this is the dashboard of the website if you were a supplier. So compare this to this is the vendor dashboard, the default one by Dokan, and this is the default one which we've created here. So you can upload and edit your products. This is all pulling in from WordPress, but you can see it's been completely restyled. So you can add products if you want. And then when you add your product, this would be then pushed to the WordPress admin to approve that product range. And then you've got managing orders here. So these are all standard WooCommerce features with Dokan integrated. So when an order was placed, the supplier would have to upload specific information related to that product and the shipping information. You can see the process. This is integrated with the automatic with the shipping company. You can upload your documents here to prove where the products come from and who it was shipped with. We've got all our documents here for when you registered with the website. So to show that you're a legit business and you're still registered and you're still running, to make sure that you're a good business. Didn't explain that very well, but you get what I mean. So I'm just walking you through how we've customized Dokan and created some very bespoke features. This is a bespoke feature rather than Dokan. I don't think they offered such a feature. So then we've also got the open offers. So as well as buying products straight up, you can make an offer for a product. So for example, like offering £3,000 for 100 kilograms, and then you can accept or reject the offer. And then the buyer would get a notification as well. So we've got the open offers. We've got the store page. I'm not sure if we can get, this is the demo. Get a store page up here. Nope, not sure where that store page is. Anyway, trust me, this is better designed. So this is the store page for the supplier. You've got the contact details information, and then we got all the products which they are currently selling. If you were a buyer and you were looking to buy a product, you've got the time left. So all products have a countdown timer. You would be able to bid on the product, and you can see which store is supplying it, and you can send them over any questions as well. So if I show you what a buyer's page looks like, so now I'm logged in as a buyer, not a seller. So I just click place bid here. And now this is what the product page would look like. If you were a buyer, you can choose the quantity you want to bid for, how much you're offering. You place a bid or purchase immediately. So these are features of Dokan which we've integrated there. Add to watch list, and then you got all the store products there. So yeah, this is one of the most well-built, custom-built websites we've done using WordPress and utilizing such a powerful plugin like that. It's a really great website. Unfortunately, so this website we built, we started building 3 years ago, and we actually finished it 18 months ago. But the client is currently missing in terms of just gone cold on the idea, I think, of launching the website. So that's why it has lorem ipsum and never actually launched. It's just a shame that such a good looking website with all the functionality sitting there never saw the light of day. So I hope you found this useful, what can be done with Dokan, and especially with a team who knows what they're doing in terms of development. For a project like this, it did need some scoping out, outlining exactly what the buyer journey was, what the seller journey was. So there's some work to do there as well if you're looking to do a bespoke project. So I really hope you liked the video. If you could like it, if you liked the video, that would be hugely appreciated. If you have any questions, just drop it in the comments below. Thank you for watching.